You're being watched, and they're wondering what the fuck is going up with you. First of all, because you cut this person without anything. Like you said, I respect myself enough to know that I won't let somebody else fucking disrespect me. Their life is kind of falling apart. The mask that they had of having shit together is kind of falling apart, and they're specifically watching you. But they're watching you because back then, you had their back when they didn't need anybody to have their back. But because the friends, the toxic cycles they put themselves in, now are crumbling. Now they're looking back at the only fucking person that really did want something good for them. You're going through incredible change. You're very guarded and very good, well taken care of. And I know for a fact you've noticed that they have been watching your shit. The hunt. Hunters watch before they attack. They could be watching to see if they still have access to you. Be very careful. Let them suffer. That's their karma. They're thinking about you. And this shit just clicked. But not in the way that you think. It's like, I feel like when it comes down to the situation, you ended up cutting this person off like that. Like, clean slate. And this could have been about a person. This could have been about a past lover, somebody that you ghosted, or somebody that you broke up with. But the reason you ended up cutting this person off was because toxic behavior. They were a little bit toxic themselves, but toxic as behavior. Like, you knew that they were not doing so well in their life, but they were specifically still not doing anything to change that, right? So with the Queen of Swords, it doesn't matter if you're a guy, it doesn't matter if you're a woman. I don't know why there's this underlying energy of maybe you feeling like this person needed to be loved, or maybe you feeling like if you gave this person love, if you showed this person what love truly was, they would kind of change for you, or they would get their act together. But in real form, you realize that the potential you saw in them was what you would do if they were you, right? So I'm telling you, you cutting this person off and removing your energy from them has them in a form of way thinking about you. Maybe you noticed that they were looking at your profile, or maybe you noticed they have been like seeing your social media, because I want to say that you actually have proof of them viewing your social media, not just you feeling it, right? But I'm telling you, you cutting off this, like, I feel like this was a while ago, maybe a few months ago, maybe a few weeks ago, but ever since you cut them off, I feel like you have been living very mentally peacefully, right? It's like, I don't know why I feel like you have this urge to save people, but because you feel their pain, maybe you're very empathetic, or maybe you're an empath. But with the moon, we are realizing that maybe this person that had toxic behaviors, they're really not meant for us, right? But as of this moment in time, please give me more info. I specifically would like to know more about this situation. This person has a lot of conflict with family and ex-friends. This person has a lot of conflict with family and exes. I don't know why I feel like they will talk bad about their ex. They will talk really, really bad about their ex, right? That's definitely coming out very, very heavily right here at the moment. The thing about it is that they see you as very confident. They see you as very strong. It's like, no more access to me. No more access to you. Nine of Wands reverse. Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups reverse. Four of Swords. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Now we know they're thinking about you, right? But I feel like when you were with this person, like, you saw through their facade, I think that's what it's called, or facade. You saw through their facade, like, you saw that they weren't really who they said they were, right? First of all, with the Nine of Wands reverse, this person likes to be in toxic situations. It's like they're comfortable in the toxicity. They don't have good friends either. Knight of Cups, you were literally the only person that showed this specific person genuine care and genuine love. And like, you saw through the bullshit right away. Like, no doubt about it. You saw that they weren't doing any good, but somehow still chose that toxicity with the Nine of Wands reverse. Nine of Cups is world reverse. They drink a lot. They enjoy worldly desires a lot, right? So maybe they could have slept around way too much. They could have been focused so much on toxicity with the Nine of Wands reverse, with the Nine of Cups reverse, that you really saw that this person had no saving. But in reality, they're realizing that most likely you did care for them, and you were the only person in their fucking reality that wanted something good for them, that saw potential in them, right? And they have been thinking heavily about this with the Four of Swords because they have been in reflecting mode, right? I don't know why I feel like they specifically thought that because you were caring for them or you somehow showed your soft side to them, that they could also control you the way that they control other people. Maybe they have this, I don't know why I feel like they think they can manipulate people, but in reality, it's just like you just see them as being fucking stupid, right? But with the Queen of Swords and with the Knight of Cups, we have this underlying energy of, I'll show you my soft side, but I'm also craving respect. And because you chose to stay in toxic situations, I'm forced to cut you out. I feel like they have been thinking about you with the Four of Swords. But with the Ace of Pentacles, they also know that they can't come back or that you can't offer them a new beginning because they were the ones that ended up destroying this. Or they were the ones that ended up stopping this. Right now, they are in really, really shaky ground. And I don't feel like a lot of people are on their side when it comes down to them. A lot of people are not on their side when it comes down to them. Or they're realizing that their life is falling apart with the Ace of Pentacles and they cannot keep going with their toxic ways. You get it? And now they're looking back at the only fucking person that was there for them way before all of this started to crumble for them. And that person was you. The fucking mask is falling off. I'm telling you, they specifically want to know what the fuck you're up to. Page of Swords reverse. This is coming out of air. Air, Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, and the other air sign. I forgot it. Aquarius, Gemini, and the other air sign, right? But the Page of Swords reverse and with the Seven of Swords reverse, they're very childish. I feel like they're from like the age of 20, 23 to like up. They could be younger, but I'm specifically like sensing 25. And this specific person has seen how much you have grown. The Empress reverse, like when you were dealing with them, you were not really up here. But now that you are, they're specifically seeing how much you have grown, how much you have changed. And they know that you're the person that has the ability to make them grow as well. But when they had you, they took you for fucking granted. And now this mask is falling off and they're looking back at what you used to be able to offer them. Here's a problem. I don't see much change in their behavior. So if you let them in and you try to make it work or try to fix them, they would fail you again, how they have failed multiple people in the past. You're very divinely protected. Like, I don't think your spirit guides or your angels would even let this person come back in. Because they know they're fucking trifling. Diamonism, you're going through a humongous, incredible change. Don't let them stop you from doing that. And then Signal. It's like you still somehow sense them in your energy. And this is your signal not to let them in. And then we have the Hunt. Hunters watch for a while before they show up. That's why they're curious about you. That's why they're thinking about you. Don't be prey for these motherfuckers. Take care.